Hey my rosebuds, it's me Black Rose. This is the second time I'm recording this video because my phone's being a little bee and decide, oh, you're gonna run out of storage right now, so we're gonna stop recording at 4 minutes. But anyway, besides the point, I got a request to do this video from a longtime fan who has been watching my videos almost since the beginning. And the comment that she left was asking for like the story of how I came out to my parents, I guess, and advice for coming out to strict parents. And I'll start with because I don't really know what it's like to have strict parents. My parents were a lot stricter when I was young before I came out, but after I did, I kind of like loosened up a bit, I guess. I mean, like, in comparison, when I was in elementary, they were really strict, and they would like never ever let me even own a tank top or anything, or even things that I could wear a tank top underneath, and it would all be like totally appropriate. And now I frequently wear tank tops out of the house, and they're cool with it. So yeah. And they're also, as in elementary, their rule was you can't wear makeup till you're 18. I'm only 15. Check me out. But anyway, the story of how I came out is like, I figured this all out about myself early on in elementary, but I was kind of like, I kept putting up an act for them, sort of thing, because they were strict back then. So I was like the typical, stereotypical, pink-loving girly girl. But I was never really into like guys or anything at that point, or girls. There was one relationship that I had as a child, which was with a girl. And when her parents found out, they moved to New York, so that was fun. Not. But yeah, it was, I think, in grade 8 that I finally came out to my parents and to people. And it was right before I was going to bed. I pulled my mom aside and I told her. And I found out she's actually bisexual as well. And then, like, I kid you not, 2 minutes before midnight, she woke me up and she's like, I can't hold in, you have to tell your dad. And so I groggily went into the room and I told my dad. And then my mom kind of explained what I was trying to say, because it was all mumbled and he couldn't understand me because I was so tired. Yeah. And he was cool with it. So my parents weren't really that mad about it. But my grandparents, on the other hand, are very religious people. Very heavily in the church and all that. So coming out to them, I did it through text and over Facebook, because that's a good thing. If you have strict parents, the best advice I can possibly give to anybody with strict parents who's thinking about coming out is wait. Assess the situation. Some parents won't be very understanding. Some parents will be really understanding. If your parents have a lot of gay friends like my mom does, it's a good possibility that they'll understand and accept. But if your parents are like very, very strictly religious or something, and that religion is not Satan worshipping, kidding, even Satan worshippers might not be okay with it. Again, jokes. But seriously, if you have religious parents, they might not be okay with it. And especially if any of your parents have a history of violence towards anyone in your family, I would suggest highly waiting until you're old enough to move out before you tell them. Look up Spectrum by Boy in a Band. It explains this point best. Basically, wait. Assess the situation. If it seems like that they'd be cool with it from background knowledge you have of them, then tell them. And if you're not entirely sure, but you're kind of leaning more towards the telling them side, because like it's bottled up inside you or something, then in that case, it might be good to get some distance, go to a friend's house or something, call them from there maybe. Of course, this might anger them as well, but still. Distance is a good thing if you're not sure. And again, anybody if they have history of violence, don't tell them until you're ready to support yourself and move out, or you have friends that can look after you, because there could be more violence headed your way if they don't support it and they have a history of violence. Now, if you're coming out as gay and you have 2 dads or 2 moms, that's a lot easier, but still. So, yeah. Think about whether or not they have ever said anything about gays and if it was positive or negative. Try and get their opinion on it before. Maybe tell them that there's a new gay kid at your school and ask them what they think of that. And if they are cool with you hanging out with that kid, maybe they'll be cool with you being gay. Anyways, I hope this helps someone. And bye guys, rock on, goodbye.